Hello students, how are you doing? I trust you're staying safe. Please do continue to stay safe. My name is Miss Daniel and you're welcome once again to another online class. Today we'll be taking the fourth and fifth topic on our scheme, which are synonyms and antonyms. So before we move on with the topic, we'd like to go into our learning objective for the class. What are learning objectives for the class? At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define synonyms and antonyms. Also, you should be able to give the synonyms and antonyms to some words. Moving on, what are synonyms? A synonym is a word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or a phrase. A synonym is a word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or a phrase. For instance, let's take a look at these words: small, little, tiny. These three words are synonymous. And what do we mean by synonymous? That means they have nearly the same meaning or they mean exactly the same thing. So these three words are synonymous: small, little, tiny. They all mean the same thing. Moving on to some examples of some words with the same meaning. The first example we have here, the first word we have here is abandon. What does it mean to abandon someone? That's to leave. So the synonym for abandon is leave. The next is abode. Now you might have heard someone say that this is my little abode. Like it means dwelling. This is where I dwell. This is where I live. This is where I stay. So abode means dwelling. Another word is active. Active. What does it mean to be active? Like it means when someone is alive, like active, someone can multitask and all that. So it needs to be diligent. And the synonym for active is diligent. Abroad, another word is abroad. Synonym for abroad is far. Far. Also add. Another word is add. The increase for add is increase. Increase. We have bad. Synonym for bad is evil. Beautiful. Beautiful. The synonym for this word is pretty. Moving on. Before. Before. The synonym for before is earlier. Like an event has taken place before, earlier. Begin. The synonym for begin is start. To start. Understand. When you tell someone I understand this thing, that means I comprehend it. So the synonym for understand is comprehend. Curb. Curb. What does it mean to curb something? To control. Control. Conceal. When you want to conceal an information, it means to hide. Hide. Another word here is cunning. Cunning. You can say the tortoise is a very cunning animal. Tricky. Tricky. The synonym for cunning is tricky. Next word we have here is damage. Damage. To spoil something. So the synonym for this word is spoil. The synonym for this word is spoil. Damp. Our next word here is damp. What does damp mean? What does that damp mean? Wet. Wet. Eager. What is the meaning of eager? Eager means keen. Like I'm eager to do something. I'm keen on doing something, or I'm keen about doing something. The next word is elect. Like we elect our president, governors, or senate. So elect means to choose. When you elect someone, you choose the person. Enemy. Synonym for enemy is foe. Foe. Faithful. This person is very faithful to me. This person is a very loyal person to me. So the synonym for faithful is loyal. The next word we have is famous. The celebrity is a very famous person, or the man is a very famous person. That means the person is very popular. So the synonym for the word famous is popular. Fat. That's a very fat woman. Fat. Robust. So the synonym for fat is robust. Moving on, the next word we have here is general. General. So what's the synonym for this word? The synonym for this word is common. This condition is very general. This condition is a very common condition. So gift. She was presented with a gift yesterday. She was presented with a present yesterday. So present is a synonym for gift. Genuine. He is a very genuine person. The synonym for genuine is pure. He's a very pure person, or he's a very real person. Habit. Habit. She has a very bad habit. She has a very bad habit. You can as well say she has a very bad custom, like habit, a way of life. Alt. Alt. She altered right before the stopover. She halted right before the stopover. So the synonym for halt in the sentence is stop. Like she stopped right before the stopover. Holy. Holy. He is a very holy clergy. He is a very holy clergy. So the synonym for holy here is sacred. Sacred. Insolent. She's a very insolent student, or she is an insolent student. What does it mean? It means to be very rude. She is a very rude student. So, moving on, injure. She was injured by the nail yesterday. She was injured by the nail yesterday. She was hurt or harmed by the nail yesterday. So, harm or hurt are synonyms for injure. Imitate. She imitated the way I spoke to her yesterday. She imitated the way I spoke to her yesterday. She copied. She copied the way I spoke to her yesterday. So copy is the synonym for imitate. Join. I want to join a new club in school. I want to join a new club in school. Or she was joined by a friend. The synonym for join in this context is unite. Unite. He is a very just person. He is a very just person. He's a very honest person. So honest is the synonym for just. Honest is a synonym for just. Kind. He's a very kind man. He is a very kind man. Generous is a synonym for kind. So you can as well say he is a very generous man. Lament. She lamented about the money that was stolen from her. She lamented about the money that was stolen. She grieved about the money that was stolen. So lament, grieve is a synonym for lament. Lazy. He's a very lazy boy. He is a very lazy boy. So the synonym for lazy in this context is idle. Loyal. He's very loyal. He's very true. Mad. Insane. He's an insane fellow. He's a mad fellow. Okay. Narrate. The synonym for narrate is tell say. Tell say. Necessary. It is very necessary you do this. It is very necessary you attend the meeting. It is very essential you attend the meeting. So essential is the synonym for necessary. Noisy. The background was very noisy. The background was very noisy. So rowdy, you can as well say the background was very rowdy. So rowdy is a synonym for noisy. Odor. I smell a very foul odor. So the synonym for odor is smell. Moving on, value. I want to have value for my money. I want to have value for my money. I want to have worth for my money. So what is synonym for value? Wicked. Wicked. She's a very wicked woman. Cruel is the synonym for wicked. You can see she's a very cruel woman. Wrath. Wrath. Anger. Anger is the synonym for wrath. So we have the next is old. This is a very old city. This city is a very old city. So the synonym for city for old is ancient. This is a very ancient city. Woman. This is a bad woman. This is a very bad omen. This means this is a very bad sign or signal. Option. I do not have any other option. Choice. The synonym for option is choice. I do not have any other choice. Rank. She got to the highest rank on the game. She got to the highest rank on the game. The synonym for rank is position. Position. She got to the highest position on the game. Moving on to remedy. There is no remedy for a condition. There is no remedy for a condition. That means there is no cure. Cure. So the cure is a remedy. Cure is a synonym for remedy. Steal. She stole a large sum of money. So the synonym for steal is rob. Terror. 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 The synonym for terror is fear. Surrender. She surrendered to the policeman. She surrendered to the policeman. Yielded. She yielded to the policeman. And the last year is yearly. Yearly. This festival is celebrated yearly. This is the yearly festival. So this festival is celebrated yearly. So this festival is celebrated annually. So annually is a synonym for yearly. So moving on to the next topic for today, which is antonyms. What are antonyms? Antonyms are words of opposite meanings. So words of opposite meanings are called antonyms. Words of opposite meanings are called antonyms or opposites. Some words form their antonyms by adding a prefix. Now, what are prefixes? Prefixes are letters or phrases or short phrases added to the beginning of a word to make another word. E.g., we have pleasant, pleasant. Now, to make unpleasant, which is an antonym of pleasant, we add un to it, okay, which is on. Pleasant becomes unpleasant. So the un in this word, the on in this word is the prefix. So pleasant, unpleasant. Legal, illegal. Legal, illegal. Regular and irregular. Regular and irregular. So what are the words and antonyms? The first is above. Above. Above, and we have below. Above, below. The opposite for above is below. Abroad. You know, the synonym for abroad, talked about abroad, we have far. But this, which is the opposite, becomes near. Absence, present. Absence, present. Absent, present. Abundant, scarce. The food was in abundance yesterday, but today it is very scarce. The food was in abundant yesterday, but today it is very scarce. She accepted the offer that was given to her. She rejected the offer that was given to her. So reject is the opposite of accept. The next is back. Back and front. Back and front. So front is the antonym for the word about. Moving on, we have good and bad. Good and bad. This is a word and opposite that has been so bad, good. She's a bad girl. She's a good girl. So the synonym for bad is good. Barbaric. She behaved in a very barbaric manner. She behaved in a very barbaric manner. Okay, so civilized. Civilized. The antonym for barbaric is civilized. Beautiful. She's a very beautiful lady. She is a very ugly lady. So beautiful and ugly are words and opposites. Below and above. Bent and straight. The road to the house is very bent. The road to the place is very straight. So bent and straight. Cease. Cease, which also means to end. The antonym for cease is begin. The antonym for cease is begin. Close. Open. Close. Open. Comedy. Tragedy. Confirm. Deny. She confirmed the allegations that was that was levied against her, she denied the allegations that was levied against her. Confident, diffident, damp, dry, dark, bright, dead, alive. The woman was dead, or the woman is dead. The woman is alive. Debtor, debtor, creditor. The debtor is a creditor. So disperse, assemble. Domestic, wild. Is a domestic animal. I know you've heard of that before. Domestic animal, a wild animal. Educated, the woman is very educated. The woman is an illiterate. Employed, she was employed yesterday, while the other lady was dismissed yesterday. So the opposite of employee is dismissed. Enemy, friend. She's my enemy, but she's my friend. Enormous. Enormous means to have a very large number. Tiny. Tiny is the synonym for enormous. Entrance, exit. Entrance, exit. Fact, fiction. The story is a fact. The story is a fiction. Fail, to succeed. Fail, succeed. Failure, success. The man is a very famous man. Pairs, gentle. Float, to sink. When we talk about float, the opposite of float is to sink. Gradual, sudden. Gradual, sudden. Grief. She's in grief, she's in severe grief, but she's happy. So the antonym or the opposite of grief is happiness. Heavy, light. Ash, lenient. The man is a very lenient man, while the man is a harsh man. Eat, cold. I do, diligent, ignorant, learned. Imaginary, real. The story is an imaginary one. The story is a real word. Intelligent, foolish. Intentional, accidental. She injured her intentionally. She injured her accidentally. So intentional, accidental. Join, to separate. To join something together and to separate something. Joy, sorrow. Knowledge, ignorance. Land and water. Lead, to follow. Lead, to follow. Last, first, noise, and silence. Novice, veteran. He is a novice on the job. He is a novice in the movie industry. Veteran. He is a veteran. That means he is an expert. He's someone that has been doing it for a very long time. Part and whole. This is a part of a circle, and this is the whole of a circle. So, I'd like to take a quick recap of what I've been talking about so far, talking about synonyms and antonyms. And I said at the end of the lesson, you should be able to define synonyms and antonyms. Also, you should be able to give the synonyms and antonyms to some words. And I said a synonym is a word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or a phrase. Examples, we have small, little, and tiny. These three words are synonymous, that is, they mean the same thing. Went on to give some words that have the same meaning, such as abandon, leave, to dwell, to abode, to be active, to be diligent, to be abroad, to be far, add, increase, bad, evil. Also gave before earlier, talked about begin, start, understand, to comprehend, to call, to control, to conceal an information, to hide an information. Cunning, tricky, a cunning tortoise, a very tricky tortoise, to damage, spoil, and so on and so forth. Also, we went on to talk about antonyms. And I said antonyms are words of opposite meaning. That means words of opposite meaning are called antonyms. Some words form their antonyms by taking a prefix. E.g., we have pleasant, unpleasant. And I said in UN here, that's the in unpleasant is the prefix. So pleasant becomes unpleasant, legal becomes illegal. The high end in legal is the prefix that was added to make it an antonym. Regular and irregular. Also went further to look at some words like above, below, abroad, near, absent, present, absent, present, abundant, scarce, accept, reject. The offer was accepted by the man. The offer was rejected by the man. Back and front. Also, we have bad, good, barbaric. They practice a barbaric culture. They practice a civilized culture. Beautiful, ugly, before, after, below, above, bent, straight, cease, begin. Debtor, creditor. To disperse, like they all dispersed when the police came around. To assemble, they all assembled when they were all called for. Domestic, this is a domestic animal, and this is a wild animal. Educated, illiterate. Employ, dismiss. Enemy, friend. Enormous, tiny. Entrance, exit. Fact and fiction. This story is a fact, why that story is a fiction. Fail, succeed. She failed her test yesterday, but he succeeded in his test yesterday. Failure, success, famous, famous, first, gentle, to float, to sink. The pencil sank yesterday. Gradual, it's a gradual process. The process was a gradual process. The process was a study process. Grief, happy, heavy, light, ash, lenient, it, cold, ideal, diligent, ignorant, learned. Also, we have imaginary, real, intelligent, foolish, intentional, accidental, joy, separate, joy, sorrow, knowledge, ignorance, land, and water. And here we have lead, to follow, last, first, noise, silence, novice, veteran, part, and oral. So thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you understand the meaning of synonyms and antonyms. Also, you should be able to differentiate between synonyms and antonyms. Thank you for listening. Please go back to your notes, attempt your assignments, and also look for other words and search for their synonyms and antonyms. Look forward to having this class with you again. Bye for now and keep staying safe.